The Herefordshire Council aims to set an example to other large organisations and to each of us as individuals too. Well, David Gregory-Kumar has been out on the road towards a carbon-neutral destination.
Like many councils, Herefordshire has declared a climate emergency.
And this bike, this cycle path, those street lamps, that building are all part of tackling it.
We've now set a zero emissions target, net zero, for 2030 for both our own emissions in the council and for the county, which obviously is a massively different, thing, because about a third of the emissions are businesses, a third are transport, business, and a third are residences, people's homes. So fairly obviously we need everyone who goes anywhere, anyone who has a business and anyone who lives here, all to play their part.
This is the Hereford Archive and Record Centre, built by the council to the highest eco standards. But it also acts as an example to local businesses of the financial advantages of going green. And the council use it to encourage companies to play their part in the council's response to climate change.
You'd be surprised to know this building actually runs off a domestic boiler. I mean, it's an enormous building, and it cost, I think, last year in the region of £600 to £700 to heat.
And here is the tiny domestic boiler that heats the entire building. The one on the right isn't in use, but it was installed because no one could quite believe that one would be enough. On the roof of the centre, well, of course, there are solar panels, but they're also another example of the council's green thinking.
There is no subsidy from government anymore for installing solar panels. But Herefordshire Council have stepped into that gap, and they've used a European grant to set up a scheme in the last few weeks that will pay 50% of the installation costs for companies that want to put in solar panels in the county.
Herefordshire was the first to switch to LED street lamps, slashing their energy bills, and that's money that's been fed into new cycleways, a citywide bike scheme called Beryl Bikes, and electric car charging points.
Well, there's a lot of stuff we are looking to do, and I think for us, we've made huge strides over the last 10 years. We managed to hit our carbon management target 2 years early, which was a few months ago, so we're really pleased with that. But we've got a huge ambition to get to carbon zero by 2030.
But should councils worry about saving the planet when they could be worrying about emptying the bins?
The way that we're saving money on street lighting and on our own building costs, that helps feed into those services. And also we have problems like childhood obesity. If we can make it easier and pleasanter for people to get to school in different ways, that's all helping, we hope, reduce problems for the future.
So why don't we try and go for what they call, I'm reliably informed in Hereford, a Beryl.
So if Westminster is a bit wobbly on green issues, are our Midlands councils stepping in where national government is failing, driving us on two wheels towards a greener future?
Nothing wobbly about David Gregory-Kumar, just as well really. No cycling helmet, David.